Okay, I think I'm doing this. I don't know. I think I'm streaming. I guess we'll see. Hold on. Looks like it. Stop stream. Okay, I'm gonna give it a minute. Hi, what you doing? What you doing? All right, dogs. So it's not okay. So I'm gonna try this again because it's not working. So I'm gonna do stop streaming. And I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go. Fuck. Why the fuck up here? And I'm gonna bring that over here. Here, and I'm gonna go there. Wait. Okay. Am I streaming? I do not know. It looks like it. Okay, I'm confused. It says I'm live, but this looks different than I'm used to. I don't know if I'm live or not. It says I'm live. So, it looks like you are beautiful is what I have. Cool. Okay. What's today? What is today? Holy shit. It is, today is Thursday, March 24th, 2022. There's a siren going by, so here goes. My tinnitus is going through the roof right now. I have not been able to stream for a while, which has been kind of bumming me out. Well, it's been bumming me out a lot, actually, because this is where I talk about stuff, right? And things have been kind of weird lately. It's funny. I talked about this once before. And when I was younger, this was in the 70s. I'm going to say it was around 77 or 78. So I was 13 or 14. There was, for a brief period of time, in my town, I remember there was talk about this blanket rapist going around. And I read something about it the other day, and there were 3 rapes that were attributed to him, rapes and home break-ins, right? But they actually tried to put them off to the East area rapist, which was someone I think that was out of LA. But I remember that period of time that there was a little bit of talk for a really brief minute about someone in our friend group, and they said that they thought it was him. And I also remember a party that he was there, and I remember going into a room, and I remember coming out of that room, but I don't remember anything in between those 2 points until lately. Some of that has been coming to me, and it's pretty intense, and it's like the last large piece of the puzzle. The interesting thing about it is that I've been talking to like this. I guess she's a behaviorist, is what the poor woman the other day. She's like, I'm a behaviorist. I think the depth of the shit that I have dealt with in my lifetime is pretty. It's funny. It's a lot. I mean, I don't want to, like, I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm like, oh, poor me. I've been through so much. That said, I have been through a lot. But I don't feel sorry for myself for what I've been through. What I feel sorry for myself is that I didn't know that I was worth more than that for so long, right? Like until now, I did not know that I was worth more than the things that happened to me. So I'm not going to say I was culpable, but because I was an alcoholic for a lot of years, and it's funny because I'm looking at things now and I'm saying, right, that I started drinking and drugging, and I lost my virginity and everything about 12-ish is where everything just, and then things happened progressively worse throughout my life, right? And I quit drinking when my son was 7, right? And so I'm going up on 15 years. And what happened is all of that time when I was drinking, I was prey, right? I'm realizing this, right? And you know, I mean, I was a strong woman. Well, once I had my child, once I got sober, I was prey, right? I was angry and I was going through life being pissed off, but I was being preyed upon. I got sober and I was just angry then. And I was so mad that I was not going to be prey again. And then I just didn't know how to handle it. And so I just went through blowing shit up everywhere and just being mad, right? And I worked at corrections and I fit in okay right there because I was just by myself at a desk and everyone left me alone when I was angry and it was cool. Then I went out there where there's people and I get pissed and I turn into fucking who knows what people. That said, I'm doing a lot better. I don't totally turn into that anymore. I have been known to turn into that in the past, but I'm learning, right? And I'm slowly learning. Like I've been working in these janitorial positions, and it's like it's funny because I'm an educated woman. I went to school. I got a college degree. I worked 2 jobs. I got a bachelor's. I graduated with honors. I was a 3.7 something student. I mean, I worked my ass off, right? And I did really good for that. And it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't fucking matter. And it's like I'm like it's funny because I'm working at these places where there's these people that are managers of these places, and they think that because they're managers of these places and I'm just janitorial, that they are above me. When in reality, I am janitorial because I choose to be. If I wanted to be them, I could be them easily. I am educated enough. I could bullshit people with the next of them. I bullshitted people in my life. I came here and my bullshit thing fell apart. I couldn't do it anymore. It's like, no, I can't pretend that I am her because I am not. Um, but uh, if I wanted to be that person, I could be that person, right? But the thing about it for me is like the lack of respect is just amazing to me. The other day I was walking into this place where I am a janitor, and a person that is in charge, there was a scrap of paper, like something like so, that had the name of this place on it, the store, on the ground, and this person kicked it toward me kind of out of the way, right? And I was just like, I, that person's in charge, right, of people. Like she has power over people, and she's kicking garbage like out, and I'm just like, and then one of the other employees thought it would be funny to like jump on a homeless person, right? And I'm just like, so I'm trying to like wrap my head around those kinds of people and be okay with it and not like because it makes me mad, right? And it makes me angry because I've been homeless. I have been the junkie girl up the street who was worked at the strip bar to buy more of her drugs and hitchhiked home and should be not in the shape I'm in. I mean, all things considered, my vehicle is in pretty good shape, right? But I'm navigating things, and I'm finally like remembering this thing that happened to me, right? And finally finally understanding, right, that we all carry something, right? We all do. And it's like I don't want to not like this person that is being cruel to me, right? I don't I don't want to carry that anger anymore, right? Like I'm tired and um and I see things. It's funny because I go there and there's things like there's things like there's it's like people people just don't care, and I'm having a hard time like with that, because I'll go there and there will be messes, and people don't care enough to clean up their own mess, right? They just leave it. They don't. And I just really, and the thing about it is customers, okay, that's cool. It's not cool. I don't like that. But when you know that it's the people that are also like their coworkers, of course they're not, because I don't work for that company. I work for a different company, right? So they're not it like my like, yeah, like the supervisor that went through, like, I have to dust. It's like a store that has like gets dust bunnies all over it. And so you go through with this big mop broom and you dust all these dust bunnies into piles along a trackway, right? And then you clean that trackway up. Well, I had all my piles, and this person that's in charge went through with a bag in her hand, like this, moving her, right, swinging it at my piles, right? And so I'm like, I started laughing because, because what do you, I mean, come on, really? I just was like, either you're completely oblivious or you're a horrible human being. Which one is it? You tell me. I don't know. I don't, right? But the thing about it is now, like I said, okay, I'm a little scattered, but realizing this memory of this thing that happened to me where it was something bad. It was bad. I don't know. It was brutal. Haven't really gone there completely because it's fucking painful as hell. I don't know what it is, but it hurts really bad when I open the door again. It's funny, I went into a room with this person and I closed the door, right? And I came out and I closed the door. And for a minute, I said, what happened in there? I can't remember anything. And I never fucking thought about it again, right? And I never talked about it again. And I just never fucking thought about it again. And something happened, right? And I think that, like, I know that I am not whatever happened to me in that room, right? And for a long time, I did not know that. Um, anyway, so realizing that and then seeing someone treat me that way, it's hard, right? But I have to learn to like control my emotions, because this is where the problem is. Like, I run around and I can't. It's like my therapist tells me I need to like I have, like the Donnie that runs around with hand kites and stuff all over, right? Like, I'm not supposed to be that person all the time. Well, the problem with that is that I gave some hand kites away. I was looking for them, but the problem with that is that I have not been that Donnie for a long time. Like, I've always been this person who I thought I was like the self loathing, right? That I felt for myself. Like, I did these affirmations for a year and a half, and actually, they gave me enough love for myself to actually open my mind, which is some of the things I wrote. I'm looking in the dark corners of my mind, right? And they gave me this, I guess, strength to open my mind and really look at my behaviors and why they are the way they are, right? It's like, I, um, and again, I mean, well, because I was raising a child, which I did a good job, and I'm finally, that poor kid. Can you imagine having your mom, like, I'll tell you, with this memory that came back to me this time, my bulimia was out of control this week. It was bad. And this poor kid, we're like it's just bad. Buying food, and I'm going downstairs and eating it and coming up here and making myself sick and punishing myself, really, was what I was doing for this thing that happened to me, because it was my fault, right? Which, of course, it wasn't. I was 14 or 13 or 14. I know I was on drugs. I know for the most part. Well, I started drinking and drugging. I never, like, I was a blackout. I would come to places going, oh my fucking God, how did I get here? Right? Um, Pray, right? And so finally, it's funny because since I've been sober, I have been celibate for almost 15 fucking years. Oh my God. That is fucking insane. I never in my life thought I would say that. I've been celibate for 15 almost years, almost 15 years. That's fucking crazy. And it's so funny because there's another place I've been cleaning where there's a lot of guys and I'm getting in good shape. It's funny. That said, I'm 57. I don't think they, because from a distance, I don't think you can tell my age. When you get up close, I mean, you can see my vessels starting to, the wrinkles and stuff. My skin's getting thin, I bruise easier. My hands get trashed. But from a distance, I don't think these people realize my age. And it's unfortunate because, like, I am 57 years old. So I get hot flashes. So for me, I need to, like, I put on tank tops because I get hot. I'm working. I mean, and I sweat. And it's like I feel like at one point I attracted the wrong kind of attention, which actually is okay because I actually don't know if that's what happened. And I'm talking really loud too. I'm sorry, but I don't know what happened. But what happened that drew me to come to this place where I remembered the room, right, and the place where I believe I believe I was told that I was a fucking disgusting piece of shit human being who was worth nothing in this space of time that I was with this person for 3 hours in this room. I remember leaving the space and feeling darkness, right? And that's all I felt. And I shut the door and I never opened it. And lately, what happened was, and it was really fucking bizarre, I was cleaning this place and there was a bunch of testosterone around and I got really uncomfortable, right? And because I've not been like in this, like I'm in good shape, I feel like now, I've been exercising, I want to surf, boogie boarding, right? I'm trying really hard to get myself in good shape so that I can do this, but not so I can be objectified, right? And I don't think about it because I feel like I'm 57. So I don't even, when I'm wearing a tank top, it doesn't occur to me that these people are looking at me this way until it occurred to me that they were, right? And then my mind just was like I went weird. I got weird. Like I went in this space and I closed this door and I was like in this corner kind of with some boxes, but I was working on some things, but I started singing really loud and I just had to like and I guess my therapist says that's okay. Well, that's embarrassing, right? I feel like because I'm like, here I'm in this corner in this place, and at the time, let me rephrase that, at the time it wasn't embarrassing at all, but looking back on it, I'm embarrassed, right? And so I'm like, okay, well, that's okay. Just pull yourself together. But then I started like realizing what happened and thinking about it and the color brown and there are some things that led me to the room that I'd forgotten about from in the 70s, right? When I was very, very young. And I think that well, I'm not even going to say I think, I know that that was something that was a freaking huge changing factor in my life. And it's just, that was so long ago. Oh my God, if you are watching this and you're young and there's something that is there, don't wait. Well, that's not true. Let me rephrase that. That is not true. I can't even say that. It was so long ago, but there's no way. I think about this when I'm going through these memories that I'm allowing to come back, feelings I'm allowing myself to feel. Let me rephrase that. It's not even the memories, it's feelings, right? I get these feelings when I think about something. I get an overwhelming feeling of whatever I feel, right? And there are things when you think about of a memory or something and you have an overwhelming feeling of happiness, right? There are things that I get an overwhelming feeling of fear, of disgust. There's a lot of disgust, which I need to really get past because I was an alcoholic, right? Well, I'm an alcoholic, don't drink, but I was a drinking alcoholic and a drinking druggie, and I was strung out and I did things that I would not normally, well, I don't know, I wouldn't do now, right? But so I don't really want to even say, I don't know. Okay, I just got lost. Okay. I was just started thinking because I have to go to work at this place where I was the other day, and there was a certain person, actually, what it was, this there was a certain person there, and I'm sorry that I don't have any video of the ocean up. I just have my writing that is not even being read as I'm blabbing because I this here that my writing is on is a television. But what happened was my son gave me his computer, which is a gaming computer, so it's a good computer. So I have a better computer to do my stuff on, but we don't have it fully set up yet. So I haven't been able to stream in a couple of days. And I wasn't don't have anything set up so I could, and I was getting really irritated because I wanted to stream because this is where I let it out, right? And it's been like way too long. There's been way too much stuff. Like my therapist the other day kind of tripped me out a little bit. It was kind of weird. I was talking to her and she was just like, I'm a behaviorist, and I just think I'm too much for her. Which, okay. Well, because realistically, if somebody told me the things that I have been through, like I would find it hard to believe that one person has been through that much stuff, right? Um, but I mean, it's true. I've been through it. So I know. I mean, I know, like I can't pinpoint the things that happened in my family when I was very, very young on the 4th of July, right? I can't like give you the memory verbatim. What I can tell you is that the things I do remember are uncomfortable. I've never liked the 4th of July. I've hated it. I hate fireworks. Never liked fireworks since I was little. So that's tied to that, right? So there are things I know. Like I know this feeling of going in this room and not remembering the however, I don't know, 1 to 3 hour time span, 3 to 5 hour time span. I do not know the time span between the time I went in and the time I came out of this room. I just know I remember nothing in between. But I know the feeling that I get is an overwhelming feeling of fear and disgust. And now understanding, right? Comprehension. It's like it makes sense. So much happened after that period in time. I was hitchhiking, I was doing so many reckless things. I I am so there were some people that took care of me, that picked me up on the side of the road, that took me home and were like, "You're a little girl, what are you doing?" Go home. I was just like, "Yeah." But so a lot of it makes sense. And again, I was a little girl. And here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is the thing that really kind of gets me is that, I was talking to this homeless guy the other day in, I think, let me rephrase that. I don't know that he was homeless, and that was really shitty of me to come to that assumption. I was talking to this gentleman in the parking lot the other day, and he was asking me questions that led me to believe that he was approaching me because I had given a homeless woman my jumper cables because he asked me if I had jumper cables and I said no. And I've got a bright yellow car, so it's super recognizable, right? But anyway, so we were having a discussion and he was talking about the old days and how much better it was, right? Okay, wait a minute. The things that happened to me were not exclusive to me, right? These things are happening to all my friends too. That and I'm not even going to say mine was worse or better. I'm pretty sure that I was not the only victim of this person that I'm talking about. And I'm betting that after that time, that he continued on doing that with different kinds of things. Um, so I'm not saying, like, obviously, there's the Me Too movement. The only thing I'm saying with all of this is that for so many years of my life, I drank and drugged and ran from it and looked for safety in sex, which is fucking bizarre. I don't even understand that. I think that I thought that that was how I would get people to like me, maybe. Um, which really just, like I said, some things make me feel not good, and that doesn't make me feel good. I don't want people to like me for that. I want people to like me because I'm an amazing artist, or because I'm funny, or because I like to go run up and down the beach with my hand kites and act like a 5-year old. It's really fun, which I finally got because I can't show my video right now because all my stuff's on my old computer and I can't get it transferred over because the thumb drive I have is not big enough, and I was getting pissed because I wanted to stream, so I just am streaming anyway, even without video, but I don't have anything new anyway because I broke my phone and I lost a phone. Then I had a shitty phone, but now I have a new good phone. And my son ordered me, I'll have to show you. I got a new tutu coming. Just a second, and I will show you it. I got new glasses too, but those are the wrong ones. I have to. So what I've got over here for a screen is this 20-something huge TV. It's huge. It's like huge. So I can't really use it. I have to cover it with a blanket because it's too big. But I want to show you my tutu that I've got for going to the ocean. I'm super excited. I know people probably think I'm crazy. I wonder, do you think if people saw... Oh, I shouldn't have all this stuff being shown, should I? Whoops. This needs to go over here. Bad me. Okay. Do you think if people realized my... Oh, shit, it's not going to get me in. Forget it. I have this new tutu that that's a rainbow tutu that I'm going to wear, because the one that I had initially had that I wore to the beach was a little kid's one, and so it was too small. So I had another tutu in the basket, and my son went ahead and ordered it for me. So I'm going to go soon, and I'm going to take a video of me in my new tutu, because I want to, instead of having hand kites that I hold on to, I'm going to make wristbands with the ribbons so that I can dance. And I'm doing some dancing to Scott Buckley. My dogs are going apeshit. I have to... Oh, no, I still have a little bit of time. I'm going to have to go pretty quick, though. I'm going to read something. My big TV. I wish I could have shown you my tutu, but whatever. Okay. I'm getting uncomfortable. My butt still hurts, so I'm still having a hard time sitting. It sucks. Okay. So what have I been... Oh, wait, let me go over here. Right? Trying to find what the last thing was that I wrote. But we go Control End and find it that way. Okay. I am permissible. Oh, that's horrible. I am permissible to open all the hidden doors of my mind. Permissible. I am flinging those mofos open. No. I am running through the house. Okay, so permissible. I am running through my house. Wait, T, H, my house. Flinging all the doors open what am I doing? I am in a purge of the past, which stayed hidden, maybe? I know I'm going to change this. For hidden. No, because I didn't look at it. It didn't stay hidden. I just said it's not there. And I just pretended like it wasn't there. So what do you say about that? That I ignored? Okay. I am running through my house, flinging the doors open in a purge of the past, which I ignored, which I pretended never happened, which the past I chose. I don't even know if I chose not to look at it. I just didn't even really think about it. Like, there's so much that's just all of a sudden there, right? Okay. I am funning. I am running through my house. I am running through the door. Wait, I'm running through the house in my mind, right? Flinging the doors open in a purge of the past, which remained hidden. Save my spelling. Which remain hidden until I decided to look in the dark corners of my mind. So I know enough to write it down. Which remains in the dark. Okay, so now I need to quit writing because I just remembered something else that happened too that I wanted to talk about. So another place that I clean, right? I was having difficult, like all of these cleaning places. It's funny, the people that hire you, they don't want you to work the full amount of time that they're paid for. They just want you to do the minimum amount of work in the minimum amount of time, and they don't want to provide you anything. Whereas if I get 2 hours, I take the whole 2 hours and I clean. Right? That's what I do. So I don't think they like me very much. But anyway, so there was another one, and I've talked about it before, that I was cleaning for, and she wouldn't provide me with supplies. Like, it took forever for me to get supplies from her, and I was just like, I was using whatever was left in the cupboard from whoever cleaned before me. Like, I was using this stuff that was in a bottle that was like Comets, liquid Comet stuff. I don't know. I was using whatever I could. And she finally got me supplies, but she's refusing to get me paper towels. Well, they need paper towels in the men's room, in the ladies' room, and in the employee lounge room, right? And we need paper towels to clean glass, and we need paper towels, right? And I need vacuum cleaner bags. So I'm not able to get these things. Well, before that, she had told me about her son-in-law and that he got in trouble. He got caught with a little bit of child porn and and it triggered me. So I didn't react well. So I wasn't kind to her when I saw her, which I am trying to learn to keep my triggers in check because everything fucking triggers me, right? I've lived a crazy life. Like, I go by 7-Eleven. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember somebody tried to freaking steal beer from me at a 7-Eleven and just about ripped my car door off. And the guy was cut the person up with this freaking switchblade knife thing. And like, I was traumatized, right? I mean, I've had a lot of that stuff in my life. Like, because of my drinking, like, again, woke up places being like, with situations that were just not comfortable, right? And so I don't know. I forgot what I was doing because my dog came in here and distracted me. What's up? I totally forgot what I was talking about now. Yeah. Oh, I was talking about Cozy. Oop. I didn't mean to say her name. I'm sorry. Whoops, that was bad. But anyway, and what she was telling me about her son-in-law. But anyway, so I wasn't very nice to her, but I still can't get things. But anyway, so I wrote a letter. I'm going to read my letter really quick. I wrote a letter to her supervisor, right? And I don't know if this is where it's at. I don't think this is it. Nope. Anyway, let me do it this way. Let me come over here and go here and go here. Anyway, so I sent an email to the HR department that we work at because it's been a very uncomfortable situation for me, right? I want the products that I need to do the job that I need to do the job, and she's not responding to me, and I don't like her anyway. Let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't like her. It's just that she made me very uncomfortable. So I'm having a really hard time, right? And it's just like, I just want to get what I need to do my job. That's all it is, right? And I don't understand why it's so difficult. So this is what I wrote. And now I'm feeling like I don't know, because nobody's responded to me about it. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I said, hello, my name is Donine Shea Durant. First, I apologize for the length of this email and understand you are busy, but this has been a very uncomfortable situation that I've been trying to rectify myself to no avail. Also, I do not want this to excel instead of accelerate, because as I am concerned about retaliation. I have been nervous about how to handle this. I began my employment with the company I provide janitorial for. My supervisor is. I'm a hard worker, and I know I give above what is expected. I would expect the bank manager would agree. That said, pretty much from the beginning of my hire, I've been having difficulties getting any kind of response in regard to any of my questions, but specifically in regard to work supplies. This is a sum up of the situation. And I talk about when Okay, I have a few more minutes. I applied for and was hired the same day. I had 2 days of training with her daughter, one watching, one doing. I was told we use pine glow on the floors, Comet in the bathrooms with yellow towels, Purell on other surfaces with blue towels. I was also told the company would be washing towels. To date, I have been washing them at home. No pay. Yeah. On October 19th, I texted Cozy several photos of dwindling supplies and asked if we supplied paper towels, toilet paper, and if we fixed broken fixtures. The toilet paper holder is broken. I sent her a photo of a broken mop. Although I informed her of the situation multiple times and she occasionally responded with minimal effort, she never responded to the questions asked. I pretty much resorted to using any kind of cleaner that had been left lying around, totally cleaning out the upstairs supply closet. Sometime in late November or early December, she showed up at the bank to clean the carpets, no supplies. She did, however, proceed to tell me that she had been very busy as she was having to help her daughter. Her son-in-law has lost his job due to being caught with just a little bit of child porn, and it wasn't really that big of a deal. She went on to tell me she couldn't understand why his children could not still live in the same house with him, etc. I said, I am a survivor of these types of abuses, so this was a deep trigger for me. Every time I have to give thought to her and her lack of caring is time I can't get back. That would be 3 times a week for at least 2 hours a day when I am going in and not having what I need. I would say that is too much, wouldn't you? My son tells me to stop caring. I don't know. I don't know if I sound psychotic anyway. The next time that I saw her, she showed up for a sexual harassment training I was to take. She said she had emailed me about it. That was untrue. I did not know until I arrived after a long day at my full-time job, and there she was, still no cleaning supplies and acting like my best bud. The person that conducted the training asked at that time if everything was okay, and I really wish I would have said no. Frankly, seeing her after her telling me about her son-in-law made me physically ill, and it had already been a long day. I did not react very well. I did apologize for being unprofessional to her, but she still refuses to reply to me or get me all that I need. Finally, after the first of the year, cleaning supplies showed up, but still no paper towels or vacuum cleaner bags. Banner Bank hasn't had paper towels for quite some time now, and we, the bank, the ladies' men's room, and employee lounge area, are in need of those as well as vacuum cleaner bags. Needless to say, this has been a long time coming and not something I wanted to do, but I am at a loss as what to do. I enjoy cleaning the bank. I think they appreciate my work, and that is important to me. I hope this someone, whoops, I hope this, it should say that. I hope this someone can get me the paper towels and vacuum cleaner bags that I need. I've been trying to get these things since October, and I am tired. Thank you. And I feel like a dick for sending that, right? When I've been fighting, trying to get what I need. And it's like, I shouldn't have to go through that to get what I need, right? To do my job. That's the thing that's getting me. Oh, nobody wants to work. I wonder why. And this shit has happened to me at every job, just about. The job that had happened the least amount was at the DOC. But even there, I was doing way more than I should have been, than one person should have been, right? But at least there, my supervisor, like the supervisor of the whole department, demanded people respect me. So I appreciate him for that. Kevin Olson, again, a toast of my coffee to you. I have toasted you multiple times because he told people that they would respect me, and they did, right? Well, more than I get now. Jesus, the women that I worked that went through waving my dust everywhere. Anyway, so that was a letter that I wrote trying to get the supplies. And I think what kind of gets me is like the bank manager clearly knows this is going on because they don't have paper towels, and I'm like, I don't understand. Oop, I shouldn't have said that, should I? I gave something away there. But anyway, the manager of the place that I'm cleaning knows that they don't have paper towels, and I don't understand how this is going on. Is the company that I'm cleaning for not saying anything to my supervisors? So I'm super confused why this, like, I'm the low dude on the totem pole. Why am I carrying the weight of the paper towels, right? Why am I carrying the weight of the vacuum cleaners that don't work? Why am I carrying the weight of the dust mop that is getting so full of shit that it's like sticking when I try to use it? I mean, the owners do not respond. They do not, like, I've asked, what am I supposed to do? I don't have a vacuum cleaner to vacuum the dust mop out. I'm not going to bring, I said I was told that I was going to bring it, supposed to bring it home to my house to wash it and charge them. I'm not doing that. I'm not washing their gross dust mops in my new washing machine that I haven't even paid for yet, right? So this is, in lies the frustration that I see. Now I'm getting angry. So I need to not do that. What I do is go in and do the best I can do with what I've got and the time that I've given. And I write stuff. So I'm going to read a little bit. What was I writing again? I got to go, though, because I got to go to work and stuff. Where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at. I'm not going to, that was, okay, here we go. Where am I? Right there. Okay, so what was the last thing that I wrote? Okay, here we go. Control N. Okay, what was it? I am running my 12-year-old me, man. I am releasing my inner child, and that little thing my inner child, and that little thing no, is running through my house, running through the house in my mind. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. But I wanted to, I don't know if anybody listens, but I'm gonna put something out soon, if anyone's watching. I'm getting all my stuff soon. I'm excited. So I'll type something into my, oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I gotta go. All right, I'm gonna go. If I can figure out how to get out of here. Where am I? Did I already? But there we go. All right. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. How do I? There we go. Oh. I don't know if I was actually streaming. Oh, I guess it was. Okay. So I'm going to end this stream. Okay. And I'm going to go. What's happening? Okay, end stream. End.